Is this thing on? Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. There you are. Hello, welcome to another 100 Trades in Review, episode number 7. Today we're looking at another community member, Timecodes trade that we're going to be reviewing. But first, let's get to a message from our sponsor, who's actually not paying me anything. He's not a sponsor. Chart Raiders, the platform where you can become a better trader and make yourself your own god. Now that that's done with chartraiders.com, go there. We can get right into the trade. Okay, we are going to be looking at a trade by Timecodes, and let's see what he's got for us. Which one do we want? He submitted a couple to us.
From 27.
Yep. Okay. We're going to jump right into this thing. Timecodes community member submitted this clip, and let's see what he's got.
5. It's a little 5-minute.
So I just want to kind of start off by looking at his TA a little bit here. I haven't seen Timecodes TA before. Looks like he's got 27,145 pegged up. He's got an origin level there. Okay, he's got the good stuff. Let's check this out.
Whole reasoning for this trade is this 4-hour was target from this 4-hour reverse. It's part of the same range, 4-hour to 4.
Okay, so he's using this 4-hour back here. Immediately, I don't like this. If he was using this backside, I would want to start here using this backside. And at that point here, we're using that backside. I would say whatever this was pushing into the range of here. So you likely have an origin that would be onset from here. And not this 4-hour. Typically, what you're going to want to do here is you'd mark this level here. What time frame is he on? He's on his 4-hour time frame. So what he'd want to do is he'd want to mark this wick to start his 4-hour and then kind of move up through the candle to see where the combo levels are. I think that would be a bit more of an appropriate setup here. And the reason we want to do that, I guess I could expand on that a little bit. The reason we want to do that is because if we were to use this 4-hour level back here, it's not going to give us any usable information on our chart in the moment. So what I mean by that is maybe I can illustrate it on my chart here. We can go to some Bitcoin love and Bitcoin action. Let's go to a clean chart where I don't really have anything marked. Yeah, this one's old news bears. We don't need it. So really what I want to do here is I'm just going to cut a spot of this replayer tool off and kind of explain this here. Like, let's maybe just go right here. Yeah. Okay. So like if you're looking at this level, this actually might even be the same part he has marked on his chart. No, I don't think it is, but that's okay. So typically what you'd want to do is you'd want to mark this body of this candle, and this is a daily time frame. So we're just going to go with this. I'm going to say, okay, here's my daily level, and I want to work down into this range. I want to go there, and then I want to use, hey, stop changing colors on me, dude, chill out. Then I want to go here and I want to use my 4-hour here. So I have a daily level. I've comboed it to the 4-hour backside. I want to now keep going down in time frames. I'm going to mark the front side as well, because if we are going to find a level inside this front side, I'd like to find it in here. And I would like to see where a front side level could be. And that 4-hour would have been right here, right? That's the 4-hour. This is the hourly. We can see that hourly is tested here, which leads us to this trail right here with that level. And then possibly looking forward in time and into this level right here. I don't think this ever gets hit. I think we just fall through that level there, but that's the way I would do it. I would mark the combo level. Let's try to find his spot exactly. So this was on, it looks like he's got May 28th. So let's find May 28th. So he's way over here. Okay, that's good. Let's find his exact level and kind of go through where that would be a little better to use that combo level. So if we kind of just go back to his chart here, he's got May 28th is in the middle of the screen. It's kind of this big kind of curve up. So that's a June. May 20th. I think he's looking right here. And so he has this backside level marked right here, right? Oh, that's the wrong tool. Oh boy, about to get in trouble for using that one. So he's got this level marked here, and you have a couple candles that go over it. And then so he's using this right here as his kind of decision point. But really what you would want to do is you'd want to mark this 4-hour level here. Let's delete that. And let's see if we can find some combo levels or what would be going on with this trade. You have that 4-hour level there. You've got this, well, you can start with a backside as well, and then you can just keep moving your way down. You've got backside, front side here. I would go backside. I would then try to find the next 15-minute level right here, which looks like it's already been tested. So we wouldn't use that 15-minute level. This one has been tested as well. So you'd either use the hourly here or this 15-minute level. I mean, you could combo it down one layer deeper here and see if there's a 5-minute level. And you've already covered the 5-minute backside as well. So I wouldn't be using this 5-minute level, but you can see where you, if this wasn't a backside level, if it was just a singular candle, you may want to go ahead and use that. And then that would be a little bit of a better way to see which level gets hit hit here instead of using this as just kind of your 4-hour level. And then, you would just want to go back and double check your work and go through that one more time. You have your hourly here. You also have the hourly front side right here. Now you'd have to make a decision between this hourly front side and this hourly right there. But anyways, let's see what happens here. And oh boy, we went way too fast there in that move, and that's okay. Let's cut that off again. I'm going to just cut this off right here. He was using this 4-hour backside, and let's just step through this, a couple candles at a time here to see what happens. And yeah, you really get left with the 15-minute level here being tested. You can instantly delete all this stuff. We already know that 15-minute level is being tested. It's trying to gain that 15-minute level. And that would really just, and it even went after the 5-minute level, which is perfect. So that would really give you your basis to what you need. Now, when you're working from back here, the problem is it doesn't give you any usable data. Like if you hit this 4-hour, and I don't mind that this level got hit perfectly, that's fine. But if you hit this 4-hour, then what you're saying is next we need to be at this 4-hour. So like in that moment, what you're communicating with your charts is you're saying this, like, hey, we've hit a 4-hour level. That's perfectly fine. Next, it would be, we actually hit it right there, right? Yeah, so that would be next, right? So actually we'd have to cut couple more candles off here. You'd hit this 4-hour level and you don't have any usable information. Like basically you hit this 4-hour level here and you have to pull back below this, and you instantly, you just don't do that. And it doesn't give you any usable data because the trail of creating this level here to this level here doesn't give you usable data for this as a level. But if you are using this information up here on the top side of the chart, it's actually giving you usable data because now we know that 5-minute hold levels will hold us down, and we can start looking for 15-minute because we did hit a 15-minute here. We can start looking for 15-minute origins. This wouldn't be one, that's already broken. Looks like this also wouldn't be one, that's broken. This can be one right here. So you'd have like a 15-minute origin right there, right? That would be a usable level to show you breakout in the charts. Or what you could do is you could take the 5-minute level that you hit after that and you could say, where's the next 5-minute level? So you'd have this right here as your next kind of point of rejection, right? So like, let's just hit play here and see what happens. You reject that 5-minute level. Then this ultimately would create a trail. Like let's get a few candles up, right? Okay, so we've got the 5-minute level continuously hitting here, rejecting the move. You've created a range trend. You've continued to try to break that move. So let's go back and kind of analyze this 5-minute level and what it would do. So you have this 5-minute level. You can see it hits that 5-minute level there. It would create the trail to here. And when that trail breaks, then you're just kind of resetting back up to here. You have this 5-minute level next, right? And you can just go over to the side of the chart and you do break that 5-minute level. And so that's gone. So now you'd create your trend off of that, right? So now you'd go in here and you'd say, okay, look, the 5-minute level is broken. You can create your trend off this. So that's fine. You have a range trend. It's a nice, easy range trend to use. And you can still, again, use these 5-minute levels to hold this move down. You can still use these 5-minute levels to say, hey, what's going to happen with this trade? There's that 5-minute level test right there. And you can see how it actually goes right after that 5-minute level again, right there. It goes after it again, falls down, holds its move, and then spikes up to something different. Maybe we won't worry about what that is, but that's kind of the difference when you're using a level that's inaccurate and off of the charts. Like if you're using a level that's outside of the internal part of the move, you don't actually get any usable information from that. What you are left with is a 4-hour level that lined up perfectly on the charts and it looks good and it lines up nice. But then when you move forward with that information, remember, we have to take that 4-hour and we have to then move forward with it. So if we have a 4-hour and you'd have to create another 4-hour, then you have no other time frames to use inside of that. You're just kind of sit there stuck with a 4-hour saying, hey, it has to hit this major level. There's nothing else to drop to. But when you're using these 5-minute levels like this, when you actually find the level it targets, then you can create a trail of 5-minute levels. And when they break, you can make a trend out of it if it rejects the move. And then you can see here, you don't actually get a hard close on this trend. So this 5-minute trend, had you hard closed this, you might have had a bigger move up, but you didn't. And that was decided by this 5-minute trend, which is your 5-minute level. So it's always really important to make sure that when we're using this type of TA and the information, like this 4-hour level wouldn't give us that information that we need. It wouldn't allow us to extrapolate the importance of what time frame is actually being targeted.
Oh, wow. That's the perfect cap.
Let's take a look at what else he's got here.
This little local range on the 15 direction is overall down, so let's go re-entry on the 5. My target is this 4-hour reverse, even though the expectation is to break past this ladder point. This fulfills my kind of ticked all the boxes for my criteria, so just go re-entry on this 5, targeting this 4-hour down here, monitoring how this 4-hour reverse.
Okay, so he's using internal trends. I like that.
If it starts to develop in the architecture, then I'll be thinking about an exit. But pretty
What I would say
confident on the
here is that it
short.
looks like it's holding this backside right here. Whatever kind of polarity right here is. So this wouldn't be this unless this is from a different time frame, because that's hard closer. I would simply say it's just back targeting this internal piece here. But he's doing a good job. You know, he's taken his trade. He's got an internal trend. He just wants to lock up kind of like the scalp type of profit. Maybe it looks like it's turning into a swing trade, but let's see what happens.
26,600 breaking all the interior stuff here. I mean, this is your moment of polarity here. It's 50-minute base. So once it breaks this polarity at the top of the range, it should just target, you know, the bottom of the range polarity, ladder point, etc. I'm back up to my entry here.
So it's hitting an inverse level here. That's fine. It's on his 15-minute chart. At this point here, as soon as you start to gain this 15-minute level, I think you get out of the trade.
Show to the trade.
When you gain this 15-minute level, it's telling you that you're creating support and that, you know, you're gonna go up and then bounce off of it and continue to go up. And it's just not worth the risk at that point of continuing your trade.
So like the +1 to that says hourly. Continue the move down. It also is external to this local range to just unset the move down to this 4 or just down to the break of this ladder point, which is my target. So yeah, I originally had my stop break even, but then I realized the situation I can play out, so I've put my stop back into an area where like all the scenarios that can happen for this to develop down can occur. So yeah, just making sure I'm following the chart and not like impulsively making decisions on where to put my stop loss to prevent.
That's good.
Money,
I like that.
etc. So,
I like that he's just
yeah,
sticking to the science is to use a stop loss and not his emotions. It's good. He's got an interior range trend. Good.
Internal range against this is like the backside range, but it's the 15-minute polarity. It's actually funny because if I kept my stop where it was before all of this development, I would have been stopped out break even. So it's important for me to always remember to just follow what the chart's doing.
Yep, good.
And not like move my stop loss based on
my job
emotion,
as a trader is to perform well, not control outcomes.
The
yeah, I like that.
The chart's creating. So still in this trade, kind of logged off around 10 yesterday, 10 p.m. And yeah, take profit was hit. I had my take profit just outside this ladder point here. And yeah.
Round of applause for Ty. What a sick trade. Locks up 160%. Another community member doing their thing and just printing cash. So great job, Ty. I would just like to go back to, you know, all the fluff aside, a nice trade and all that stuff. All that aside, I would just like to go back to this kind of idea of using an internal piece. And you know what? I'd like to actually extend this lesson a bit and just go over maybe a second or a third example of this. Like I would want to find just a spot on the charts. Let's just go to the 4 hour. Let's just try to emulate something else. Let's go to a random spot. Right here, there's backside information here. Okay, perfect. I'm just looking for a spot on the charts where there's backside information. So if we were to use something like this in the moment, right? And we're saying here, and maybe we can even find like a daily that's a little better. So you've got a daily there. Yeah. Okay. What about an hourly? Do we have a, you know, maybe I want to use 2 different candles here for an hourly. And then we have this one right here. Okay. So you have like hourly and a 4 hour, and let's go like that. So this is kind of like the procedure he was getting into. Now, again, if we were to hit this 4 hour level right now, I want to draw this out. If we were to hit this level and reject, basically all you're left with is the bottom of a 4 hour candle, and that's it. If you hit this hourly and reject, you're left with the bottom of an hourly candle. You're not opening up time frames because there's no deeper that you can go inside of these levels. So it's not the fact that they might not hit or might be wrong. Maybe this hourly was polarity. Look, maybe this was an origin right here and it acts as polarity of the move to sink the move down, right? You can't get back over top of it, sinks the move down. That's great, but you have no other levels you can extrapolate from inside this. So now if I was to do that same thing and start using combination levels, I would go like this and I would say, okay, that's hit. Here's a 4 hour. Can we combo this level any further? Yeah, we can go here. We can combo this to the hourly right here. Can we just continue to combo this level? Let's go take a look. Yeah, we can. We have another backside right here, and all of a sudden we see, oh, wait a second, we have a backside 15-minute level. It's been hit. This has been hit. So now we either have a reverse level right here that hasn't been tested yet, or we're left with this right here, which seems like kind of the right trade to make. That 15-minute level at 23,779 looks like a good level. Let's just hit play and see if it gets hit. But you see the difference here is I can't extrapolate down more information into these levels in here. I can't further push and say, hey, what might be a better entry for a combo level? Let's see if anything gets hit here. Kind of want to speed it up to a 4 hour chart. There it is right there. 15-minute level gets hit perfectly, combo level. You can't do that with these levels. And so we just picked a random spot on the chart, swang that sucker out, and you can see how the accuracy of using combo levels in the science properly. We literally just swang the sucker out. We just threw this thing like a baseball or a football. Like we Hail Married it into a random spot on the chart. And this is what we were left with. We were left with using proper TA with combo levels to see, hey, this is the best level. I think that's going to be one of the spots. You had two 15-minute levels to choose from, and bang, your TA hits perfectly. You have the 15-minute here at 779, and then you have the 876 above it, which is great. You have all the levels being fulfilled. Oh no, I cut the replayer tool off. You have all the levels being fulfilled, but it allows you to extrapolate down further to make these kinds of decisions where you can say like, hey, look, here's the 15-minute level, and then it gets hit over and over and over and over, delete all the other stuff on the chart. And that's what you can't do when you use the incorrect level. So using the correct level is got to be the most important part of this lesson in seeing how the accuracy of the sciences work. And, even moving it up to here and getting your origin here from the move on that 15-minute where it hit at first. So that's, really where you want to be at with the trading and the technicals, is being able to go into further levels and find more accuracy always. So remember to always use your internal parts of the moves with combo levels to find these trades.